This is just for entertainment. This is not advice. Don't go out and do this. This is not real. I'm not a bad person. You're not a bad person. You're a fucking bad person. Don't watch this video. Okay, so if you're anything like me, you've needed to do a hit and run at least a couple times before. As the name implies, we have two steps. The hit and then the run. So hit the person with your vehicle and run. Now it's not really run. You don't get out of the car and run. This isn't GTA. You get back in your vehicle. So really it should be drive. Hit and drive. Now there's stuff that goes on between the hit and drive. So we put stuff. So hit, stuff, drive. But not hit stuff. It's hit, stuff, drive. Okay? Hit, stuff, drive. Hit, stuff, drive. Hit, stuff, drive. Okay, let's get into it. So hit, you're in your car, you find your person, your target, your hittee if you're the hitter. This can be a stranger, a friend, a family member, whatever you're into. You know, no judgments here, this is a safe space. So you turn your steering wheel to align with the person's path and accelerate into them. Now the angle and speed you want to hit them with. It's a bit of an art and a science. You can go at a speed that launches them up, and seeing them go in the air is cool. But now there's a risk of causing death, which is important to think about if you're ever caught and charged with a crime. You know, attempted murder versus assault, so yeah. Okay, now the stuff. You've hit them, good start, good job, you know, positive vibes. Now the person is either going to be conscious or unconscious. If they're unconscious, good. If they're conscious, you're going to want to change that. Okay, now you can proceed in two ways. For the first way, I like to keep a lot of medical equipment and pharmaceuticals, drugs, in my car. And you're going to want to get out and grab those. Now if you were thinking you were going to use those to help the person you hit, you've come to the wrong place, you piece of shit. So you know, we're talking about inhalers, painkiller pills, marijuana, a pacemaker, band-aids, a cast, stitches, the whole squad. And so you start putting these things onto the person, you know, in their pocket, wallet, whatever. And put some of the pills in their mouth. And of course you help them swallow so they don't choke on it. And so the idea is that once investigators find him, they're going to see that he had so many health problems, so much shit in his system. He was so fragile that, you know, a slight breeze of wind would have done this to him. It was inevitable for him to end up like this. So you're off the hook. The other reading, the other conclusion that they can have is that he was some drug dealer. And he was also quite creative and entrepreneurial for selling inhalers and pacemakers, you know, street doctor. But again, the optics look bad for him from the police's point of view. He's a drug dealer, he's a criminal, he got what was coming to him. The other way to do this, you know, let's say you're trying to save money, you don't have all these supplies. I get it. Crime isn't cheap these days. You go to him, you get his phone out from his pocket or hand, you go on his social media accounts, and now what you're gonna want to do is post a fake suicide note on his behalf. Now I'm not gonna go into this on this video. I will have a course coming up in March 2020 on my website, which you can buy for $199, all solely on the topic of how to write fake suicide notes. Exclusive content with the best professionals in this area. I mean, we have the guy who did the Jeffrey Epstein one. You cannot miss this offer. Okay, so now you're done with the stuff. Stuff is done. Done is stuff. Now it's time to run. I mean drive, fuck. So get back in the car. Now, there's a good chance someone saw you. Like a witness saw you, CCTV, surveillance camera might have seen what happened. They may have caught your license plate, your face, something. So what you're going to want to do now is essentially flee the country you're in permanently. You're going to Roman Polanski the fuck out of there. And that brings me to my sponsor for this video, fugitivetravel.com, which finds you the best shithole country to escape to and start a new life. They find you a flight that doesn't use your passport or any of your information and provide you with a new identity when you arrive so those pesky Interpol fucks have no idea. Visit today for a 20% off 2020 deal. Hope that helps. And if you took this video seriously, I hope you get some help. Please comment, subscribe, hit that like button, and drive away, far away.